Hey,
Hey Mahesh, how are you?
I'm great. How are you tonight, Savada?
All right, fantastic. Thank you. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. This is our inaugural Whiskey Life Talks. This is an
Great.
idea
As
we've
you can
been.
see, I'm sitting in my little
I know
landscape with treasures in the
you're.
back.
I can see the barrels in the back. So you probably got something good cooking over there, huh?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm already enjoying one.
Oh, nice. What are you enjoying tonight?
We have a very old Dalmore here.
Ah,
Great
yes.
house.
The our good friends at Dalmore. They've been a big supporter of Fine Rare Whiskey
Absolutely,
and the
absolutely.
Universal Whiskey experience. And this is what we're here to talk about today. Is
Now, we're celebrating, as this is the launch of our Whiskey Life channel,
yes.
we want to celebrate a lifelong legend in the industry, Richard Patterson, who
That's
on
right.
last week just celebrated 50 years with White Mackay. So, here's to him. That's why we're drinking the Dalmore tonight. And he made this whiskey, I know for sure. So,
Uh,
yeah,
so what do they say? Slanjavar, right?
Slanjavar, Slanjavar.
There you
And
go.
in
I
some,
like it.
yeah, in
I
some
like it.
cases, they use different words, but Slanjavar is what we're going to go for tonight.
Yeah, that's it. Well, tell us a little bit about the whole, process of getting to today. Universal Whiskey Experience, Fine Rare Whiskey, and this whole concept of Whiskey Life, which we kind of try to reflect on our brands and working with them to reflect it to our consumers. So, where did that start from, and what is really the real reason behind it?
Okay, well, it really started way back over 30 years ago when I started enjoying whiskey and, collecting, and then it evolved. But really about 10 years ago, when we
Yeah,
started Universal Whiskey Experience, where I wanted to launch an event, not just a whiskey tasting, but something that was a lot more higher end and bringing in the real true gems. Also, the top whiskey makers, so the show that we always do in Las Vegas every year. So we
yeah,
launched, the show is called The End, and we launched Universal Whiskey Experience, which now has its own events. We not only do the End show in Las Vegas, which is a 4-day experience, but we also now do other tasting events. And unfortunately, in the last 6 months with COVID, things have been a bit restricted, but trust me, we're looking forward to this fall to start activating some great events. So it's an
yeah.
event, it's a lifestyle, and that's where this Whiskey Life thing's coming in. And then we launched the Fine Rare Whiskey platform, which is basically an online digital platform to buy and procure products. And we work with a number of retailers around the United States and other parts of the world in order to find the best of whiskeys. But we also have some great spirits in there as well, rums,
Absolutely.
wine. I mean, not wines, but cognacs and things like that. So that's the sort of you've got the online platform, you've got the experience platform, and we're launching Whiskey Life as a sort of a chat, a sort of a platform where we can bring people together. And literally, it is about a whiskey lifestyle. So we're talking about the whiskey lifestyle and everything people do around the lifestyle. I mean, my lifestyle has been focused around that. There's travel involved. There's travel to whiskey distilleries, travel to different parts of the world to look at distilleries and taste some great jams, meeting the legends and different whiskey makers, bringing them in. And then there's the information aspect of it, talking about different bottles and new expressions coming out, which is also what we want to bring into this channel and, really get people to understand the products that they are wanting to buy and enjoy. So it's got that element of it. And again, it really is about centering around lifestyle, travel, enjoyment, asking questions. And it's going to be a great platform where we're going to start bringing in whiskey ambassadors from different companies,
Right.
not just whiskey, but spirits ambassadors as
Spirits.
well. And as we go along, we're going to have these will build up into different sessions so that we can have a guest host coming in and chatting just like you're talking to me right now. So that's the aim of the Whiskey Lifestyle.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's about kind of promoting the fun aspects of being wine and not wine, but a spirits collector, somebody that's an enthusiast, somebody that kind of
Absolutely,
absorbs.
collection. It's a big part to it.
Yeah, absorbs the lifestyle, kind of goes all into it, and is not necessarily somebody that's doing this to be a fair weather fan, but we're trying to promote the proper way of experiencing things. And we've been seeing a lot more brands jumping into the virtual space with these types of dialogues. And yes, you're right, we are planning on doing a lot more of these with the brands and friends that we've collected through the years, and obviously through your relationships with the brands. So we're excited.
We got some exciting things that we're planning coming along. So this is just to get people warmed up, and then we want to try to keep this on a regular basis, get people excited. Then we will also be launching some cool tasting events and experiences that we will do
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that towards the end, because some of what today's is just to kind of orient people with what we've got on the radar. I know we've been kind of quiet behind the scenes for a few months. We have the new date for the Nth experience next year. So Nth 2021 is going to be held April 24th and 25th.
Correct.
2021 at the Wynn. Yeah, so there are some things that we're already working on towards that effect, but this virtual platform and getting brands into your environment and talking to them is part of what we want to kickstart today. But more importantly, what's right around the corner? Holidays.
Right.
Can you believe that? It's been already 10 months into the
2020.
We're
already, what's this, September 22nd today?
Yeah.
And it's rolling fast now. So
it's rolling fast. So part of what we want to do at Find Rare Whiskey is obviously, not only try to curate and find the greatest collection and selection and availability of products, but this year we're excited to share with you the 2020 Advent calendars, because you know what, gifting is an amazing opportunity. Absolutely. Not only to get people into the whiskey life, but also to kind of help celebrate all the pluses and the benefits of the holidays that are coming up. We realize this year has not been like any year ever before, but that doesn't change and doesn't deter you from sticking to your.
You still gotta celebrate life.
Yeah, you still have to celebrate
whatever
life.
Restrictions and curveballs life throws you, you still gotta celebrate life. And
maybe that's a nice tagline we should think about. Whiskey Life Talks. Let's celebrate life, and then have a nice picture of a nice dram at the end of it, so we can celebrate life together, no matter what it gives us. So with that said, we are happy to share with you a quick overview of what we have coming, and it's available right now on findrarewhiskey.com. You can go to our website at Advent Calendars on the drop-down menu and take a look at all of the offerings that we have from 2020. I'm going to pull up the screen on my end just to be able to share it with everybody, and then we can kind of walk you through some of the highlights. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it. Yep.
All right. So, Mahesh, take us through what we have coming up, because holidays, the pre-orders have already started. You can go visit the website and put your order through. Arrival will begin and mailing will begin in early October, or maybe the second or third week of October, as orders are kind of being confirmed and everything. But we're going to walk you through the 2020 Advent and gift calendars for this year. So
yeah, we've got an exciting lineup of Advent calendars coming in this year. We've got you've got the bourbon calendar, you've got the range coming in here. You've got the single cask whiskey calendars, you've got the Scotch calendar, the Japanese calendar. There's so many here. There's quite a lot of here. You got the premium calendar, which has some premium whiskeys, and that's actually a very nice whiskey. 24 really great drams in there. And these are not just, these are whiskeys from around the world. It's not just from Scotland or one part of the world. So it's a nice array of 24 days leading up to Christmas. So it's a great way to celebrate. And we've got the single cask ones coming in as well, which is different single cask products. And again, you've got great different cask strength products within this calendar. Again, 24 in there. And then we've got bourbon, which seems to be on fire.
That's right.
Amazing drams in there, and all these calendars come with a great vial of 30 ml measure. So it's a good size measure for everyone to enjoy, and beautifully packaged, as you can see as well. And there's your Scotch calendar coming in as well, the Scotch Whisky Advent calendar. Some great iconic brands are all in these that are decanted and put into these little gift packets for people to enjoy. Normally, the other idea is that we're giving you, with these calendars, we're actually giving you a little flavor of the end. At the end, we have super pours, and we have really curated drams that people can enjoy. And this is 24 days of the super pours lead up to the Christmas event or the holiday event. So, I encourage people this is one way to sample some great whiskeys. Also got the rum calendars coming in, and we've got there's some what do you call it, gin as well. But this one up here, the Japanese, as we know, Japanese whiskey is on fire as well. But if you can get it, and that's the biggest challenge, right? So there's some great array in here as well.
These are all specifically curated to be, not only amazing selection, but something that's totally nice packaging wise. So for gifting or for yourself, these are amazing opportunities to get into a little bit of variety, just like we do at the Nth show.
Absolutely. Gives you the flavor of the Nth. So we actually are bringing you the Nth straight up to your doorstep, and you can enjoy this. And we'll talk a little bit about this towards the end of this, but we are selecting 4 of these that we're going to make into special tastings, virtual tastings, where I will conduct. And I'm also trying to get within some of the drams that are going there. I'm going to bring some guest hosts to come along as well.
Sure.
On this.
Yeah, definitely. We have a lot of whiskey celebrities that we're friends with, and they are very open to jumping on these sessions and talking through the product. And hopefully we can set up some amazing dates, probably starting towards the closer to the holidays, right? But
yeah, I think
more details to come.
Straight the weekend of Thanksgiving is what we're
okay. So weekend of Thanksgiving.
One every week. So we're at least going to do 4 tastings, and we may even do. We've got some amazing one. We've got one very special one, the old and rare calendar, which has got some pretty good gems as well.
Yeah.
So
we can talk about the old and rare one next time, because that's an amazing product in and of itself.
That's an amazing one. We should break that down and talk a little bit more details about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So again, a lot of
overview of the advent calendars that are coming into. Well, they're already available for pre-ordering. And like Savada says, they'll be
I'll take them to the website. We'll let them see how to go ahead and put the order through. But definitely, all of these advent calendars, and there's a lot more things in the range this year as well. The products that we've increased. We're showing you just some of the highlights, but certainly also from what Fine Dry Whiskey has done in the past years, along with Universal Whiskey Experiences, we've kind of gone into some of our own bottlings. So I also want to bring attention to our Fine Dry Whiskey Whistle Pig. It's a 10-year rye whiskey. It's an amazing barrel. Mahesh, when did you curate this barrel?
I handpicked this barrel towards
a year ago, right?
A beginning of 19. Yeah. And we brought this into system. This is a great 10-year-old Whistle Pig dram. As you know, Whistle Pig has become an icon of American whiskeys now. And this particular barrel I handpicked with 2 very great friends who are whiskey buffs as well, and I think you will enjoy this dram. It's got my personal seal of approval on it.
Yeah, it does taste amazing.
Very affordable pricing as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Another great opportunity to pick up for yourself or for gifting options. And then the house brand is the Syndicate 58.6. Is a blended Scotch whiskey. So tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, Syndicate 58.6 has been in the country for a little while, and the story of this one in a quick summary is that this brand was created back in 1958 with 6 friends who found some of these old stocks of blended whiskey. They got together, formed the club, and they said, well, it was the 1960s, so say, well, what should we call ourselves? Well, discovered in 1958, 6 friends, and it was James Bond era, I guess, so they called themselves Syndicate 58.6.
That's awesome.
This whiskey was the master blender of this whiskey to this day is Richard Patterson. So
look at that.
Touching it then, and he still does now for us, and it's got 18 different single malts in there, 4 single grains, and we don't put an age statement on it, but the youngest whiskey that does go in there is about 18 years old.
It's an amazing.
Well. So it's
an amazing pour.
We'll talk more about it down the road. But,
definitely. But I mean, again, these are the types of things that we make available through not only the whole concept of Whiskey Life, but the shopping platform, which is Fine Dry Whiskey. So all these products are available. Jump online to finedrywhiskey.com. Take a look at them. They're available for shipping as well as gifting, and which is right around the corner. So let's jump back to our final points as we wrap up today's talk. We're going to be having some really interesting curated sessions, as you mentioned to a little bit earlier, but tell us a little bit about the whole idea of what we're going to do you said the week of Thanksgiving, right? We're going to launch the first one.
Yeah, so the week of Thanksgiving. So anybody who's buying any of these calendars, we've selected 4 calendars that I specifically want to taste through. One is the premium calendar, the other one is the Scotch calendar, and then we've got the bourbon calendar, and we're looking at one more out of the group as well, which we'll launch very shortly.
Sure.
4 great calendars, and the idea is that we'll set these dates. They'll be coming up shortly on our feed, and but the weekend of Thanksgiving, not the Sunday, because a lot of people are traveling back. So we're going to do it Saturday after Thanksgiving, and I'm going to host this tasting, and we're running through the whole Advent calendar with the different rams, and I'll be looking through who's available to bring online as well
nice.
host some of the drams with me. And
Awesome.
then we do the following weekend, so the 4 weekends leading up to Christmas, we are going to launch these calendars. So, give the Advent the true meaning of the Advent calendar.
Absolutely.
And it's still a great gifting tool, but you also want to enjoy it as well. Like I said,
right. Enjoy it. Get two. Get one for yourself and gift one for somebody else. That's usually the way to do it these days.
That's been my motto for get two always.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. All right, so those are the highlights. We have the products available online. Go to findrarewhiskey.com. Visit universalwhiskeyexperience.com. We have some details about the show coming up next year already on the 24th and 25th of April. And visit us on our social media profiles. We will update you on all of these updates, slowly in the next few weeks as we confirm dates and availabilities of these products. But remember, the Advent calendars are available to buy now, and they start shipping in early October. And with that, I think we should post our good friend Richard one more time, and we mentioned him as a curator of
Slàinte for making our lives that much better in the whiskey world and having a
absolutely.
May God give you good strength to create more whiskeys as well.
Absolutely. Slàinte. Anyway, Mahesh, thank you for your time today. All of you that are listening to this, please make sure you follow us on our social media and jump on the websites, put some orders through. Let's get the holidays kicked off and let's celebrate the whiskey life together.
Absolutely.
All right. So we'll be talking soon. Thank you.
Thank you.